Welcome back. I'm Tara, and I'm so glad you're here. If you're missing someone tonight, you're exactly where you need to be. This is a space for that ache to soften, just a little, and for you to feel a bit less alone in carrying it. You don't need to explain your loss to anyone here. You don't have to organize it into neat sentences or make sense of your own timeline of grief. You only need to let your body settle into whatever is holding you right now. The bed, the couch, the chair beneath you, and let your breath begin slowly to slow. Take a breath in and let it go. Another breath in and a slower release. One more, if you like. In through your nose and out, long and easy, like something loosening. There's no performance required of you tonight. No one to be strong for. No one watching to see how well you're managing. Just you and the quiet and the plain truth of how much you loved someone. Wherever you're carrying this loss from, a person, a marriage, a friendship, a version of your own life that quietly ended. The shape of missing someone tends to feel the same in the body. A heaviness in the chest, a restlessness that won't quite settle, a sense that the room is a little too quiet, or the bed a little too wide. If any of that is true for you right now, you don't need to fix it. You only need to let it be witnessed gently for the next few minutes while your body begins to soften. Missing someone is really just love with nowhere familiar to go. It hasn't stopped. It hasn't weakened. It has only changed shape. and new shapes take some getting used to. For years, maybe your mind learned that love needed a phone call, a hand to hold, a particular voice in the next room. So when that changes, your mind searches for the old proof. It reaches for what it can't find. And in that reaching, the missing gets louder, sharper, harder to sit still with. Tonight, let's gently loosen that pattern, not by pretending you don't miss them. You do, and that's allowed, fully and without apology. But by remembering something true. Your thoughts have always shaped how loss lives in your body. When you think, I will never feel close to them again, notice what happens. Your chest tightens, your breath shortens, your whole body braces as if against a blow. Now, gently, try a different thought just to see how it feels. The love we shared is still part of me. It shapes how I see the world now, even in its absence. Notice if that thought breathes a little more room into your chest. Even a little room is enough for tonight. You're not being asked to force relentless positivity onto something as real as grief. Grief is allowed to be heavy. It's allowed to sit in the room with you uninvited for as long as it needs to. But you are also allowed to choose gently and repeatedly which thought you rest your weight on for a while. That is not disloyalty to the one you lost. That's simply you learning how to carry love in its new and unfamiliar form. If you've been hard on yourself lately for crying too much or not enough, for laughing too soon after, for forgetting some small detail of their voice or the exact color of their eyes, let that harshness go, just for tonight. You have never lost this particular person before, loved exactly this way, in exactly this life. There was no manual handed to you. You have been doing the best you could with a heart that is doing something very difficult. Maybe the hardest thing a heart is ever asked to do. Your body has been carrying this grief through your days, even when your mind was elsewhere. In your shoulders, drawn up towards your ears, in your jaw, slightly tight against what you didn't want to say out loud. In the space behind your eyes, where tears wait even when you're not crying. Tonight, you don't have to carry any of it. Let the bed hold it. Let the room hold it. Let the dark hold it gently, the way it's held so many quiet things before. You can pick it back up tomorrow if you need to. For now, you are allowed to put it down. If it feels right, let yourself picture one small, ordinary memory of them. Not the hardest one, not the last one, just something small and warm. The sound of their laugh at something silly, the particular way they said your name, the smell of a kitchen, a song they always hummed off key. Let it come without forcing it. If nothing comes, that's all right too. The love is there, whether or not a memory rises to meet it tonight. Notice that thinking of them doesn't just bring pain. It brought warmth too, even if the warmth is tangled up with the ache. That tangle is not a problem to solve. It's simply what love looks like once it has passed through loss. The warmth doesn't cancel the sadness, and the sadness doesn't erase the warmth. Both are true at once, and you're allowed to hold both without choosing between them tonight. You might notice a thought like, I should be further along than this by now. If that thought visits, let it pass by without inviting it to stay. There is no schedule for this. There is no version of you anywhere who has done grief correctly and another who has done it wrong. There's only you tonight, breathing, missing someone, and slowly softening toward rest. That is enough. That has always been enough. Let your shoulders drop just slightly away from your ears. Let that small distance feel like relief. Let your jaw soften. Let your teeth part just a little. Allow your tongue to rest at the bottom of your mouth. Feel the weight of your hands resting wherever they are. Let them be heavy, the way they get right before sleep. Feel your feet warm and unmoving. There's nowhere they need to carry you tonight. Feel your breath moving now, almost on its own, without you managing it, without you having to remember to take the next one. It simply comes and it simply goes, the way it always has, the way it will keep doing while you rest. With each exhale, imagine a small amount of tension leaving your body. Not the love. The love stays exactly where it is, safe and whole. Just the tightness that grief sometimes wraps around it. Loosening now, breath by breath. Somewhere inside you, there's a place love goes that time cannot reach and loss cannot undo. It isn't a place of forgetting. It's a place of keeping. The person you are missing tonight lives there, safe, unchanged, still entirely yours. No amount of time will empty that place. No new grief Tuesday that suddenly aches for no clear reason can ever take it from you. You don't have to let go of them to find some peace tonight. You only have to gently let go of the belief that missing them means something is wrong with you, or with your healing, or with how much time has passed. Missing them means something was right. It means you loved well and were loved well in return. That is not a wound to be ashamed of. That is proof. Let that be enough for tonight. Let your breathing continue to slow, unhurried, patient. Let your body sink a little further into whatever is holding it. Mattress, pillow, covers, trusting it will hold you exactly as you are. Tomorrow may still ache. That's all right. Healing was never a straight line moving away from love. It's more like learning to walk beside it at a gentler pace without it dragging you under. Some days you'll walk easily. Some days you won't. Tonight is simply for resting, not for solving anything. You are safe here. You are, even now, deeply loved. And it's more than okay to let your eyes close and your body release. Here are a few gentle words to take into sleep tonight. You don't need to hold on to them tightly or repeat them back or get them exactly right. Just let them settle over you softly, like a blanket being drawn up over your shoulders. Love never really leaves me. I am allowed to rest even while I miss them. I carry their love gently, and it carries me too. love never really leaves me. I'm allowed to rest even while I miss them. I carry their love gently, and it carries me too. Love never really leaves me. I am allowed to rest even while I miss them. I carry their love gently, and it carries me too. Rest now. You are not alone tonight, and you won't be alone in the morning either. If sleep hasn't quite found you yet, I've left another recording to help you drift